Welcome to HouseLux Estate, your reliable source for real estate and financial strategies. We're here to help you navigate the complex world of finance, offering you practical tips and strategies that can truly make a difference in your financial journey. Today, we're focusing on you, the young professionals. We understand that starting your career can be both exciting and daunting, especially when it comes to managing your finances. But don't worry, we got you covered. This video is all about providing you with the best financial strategies that will not only help you manage your finances effectively, but also secure your future. We'll be delving into understanding your financial situation, setting financial goals, creating a financial plan, and investing for the future. So, whether you're just starting out or you've been in the game for a while, these strategies are for you. Stay tuned to learn about the financial strategies that will set you on the path to financial freedom. The first step to financial freedom is understanding your current financial situation. So let's dive right into the heart of the matter. You can't plan a journey without knowing your starting point, right? The same applies to your financial journey. It's essential to have a clear picture of where you stand financially. Think about your budget as a roadmap. It's a tool that helps you understand how much money is coming in, how much is going out, and where exactly it's going. It's not about restricting your spending, but about making informed decisions. A budget will help you identify areas where you might be spending excessively, and areas where you could potentially save more. It's about being in control of your financial life. Now, let's talk about expenses. Tracking your expenses might seem like a tedious task, but it's crucial to understand where your money goes each month. This understanding will help you make necessary adjustments to your spending habits. You'd be surprised at how small daily expenses can add up over time. Now, onto the concept of net worth. Your net worth is a snapshot of your financial health. Simply put, it's what you own minus what you owe. To calculate your net worth, you'll need to add up all your assets, like savings, investments, and property, and then subtract all your liabilities, like loans and credit card debt. If the number is positive, you're on the right track. If it's negative, don't fret. It's just an indication that there's room for improvement. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand about your financial situation, the better equipped you will be to make smart decisions that can improve your financial health. It's not about overnight success, but about making consistent, informed decisions over time. Once you understand your financial situation, you can start planning your financial future. It's all about taking that first step towards financial freedom. So, let's keep moving forward on this journey together. With a clear picture of your finances, it's time to set some goals. Goals give you a sense of direction, a roadmap, if you will, to your financial future. They help you understand where you're headed and how to get there. But not all goals are created equal. For a robust and comprehensive financial strategy, it's crucial to set short-term, mid-term, and long-term financial goals. Short-term financial goals are those that you aim to achieve within the next 1 to 2 years. This could be saving for a vacation, building an emergency fund, or paying off a small debt. Think of these as the stepping stones that keep you motivated and on track. They're the immediate wins that boost your confidence and prove to you that yes, you can manage your money effectively. Mid-term financial goals are your 3 to 5 year plans. Maybe you're thinking of buying a new car, or perhaps you're planning to go back to school for a higher degree. These goals require a bit more planning and saving, but they're still close enough to keep you engaged and focused. Long-term financial goals, on the other hand, are the ones you plan to achieve in more than 5 years. These might be saving for a down payment on a house, planning for your retirement, or setting up a college fund for your children. These goals are your ultimate financial targets. They're the big picture that all your other goals lead up to. But remember, setting goals is just the first step. Your goals should be SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of saying, I want to save money, be specific. How much do you want to save? By when? And for what purpose? A SMART goal would be, I want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house in the next 5 years. Remember, your goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. This is what we call SMART goals. Now that you have your goals, you need a plan to achieve them. And that's where a financial plan comes in. A financial plan is like a roadmap for your financial journey. It outlines where you're starting from, where you want to go, and the route you'll take to get there. Think of it as your personal GPS for your financial life. Just like you wouldn't embark on a cross-country road trip without a map, you shouldn't embark on your financial journey without a plan. Creating a financial plan involves allocating your resources to different goals based on their priority and time horizon. If you're saving for a down payment on a house in 2 years, that goal will have a higher priority and a shorter time horizon than, say, saving for retirement in 30 years. To start, list your goals in order of priority. Then, determine the cost of each goal and the time horizon for achieving it. Next, calculate how much you need to save each month or each year to reach each goal. For example, if you want to save $50,000 for a down payment in 2 years, you'll need to save about $2,000 a month. Once you've calculated how much you need to save for each goal, you can start allocating your resources. This may involve adjusting your budget, increasing your income, or investing your money to achieve a higher return. Remember, every dollar you save or invest is a step closer to achieving your goals. But also remember that life happens. Your financial plan should be flexible enough to accommodate unexpected expenses or changes in your financial situation. Regularly review and adjust your financial plan as needed. This will help you stay on track and make adjustments as necessary. A good financial plan is not set in stone. It's a living, breathing document that evolves with you and your financial goals. It's your guide, helping you navigate the financial landscape and make informed decisions about your money. A good financial plan is your roadmap to achieving your financial goals. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today and start planning for your financial future. One of the most important financial strategies is investing. It's like planting a seed today, nurturing it, and then reaping the fruits years down the line. But what is investing really? Simply put, investing means allocating money in the expectation of a future benefit. This benefit, often a financial return, accrues over time, helping you build wealth. Now let's talk about a magical concept in investing called compound interest. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing bigger and faster. That's exactly how compound interest works. Your investment earns returns, and these returns earn even more returns. This cycle continues, causing your wealth to grow exponentially over time. Albert Einstein famously said, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." And it's no exaggeration. The power of compounding can turn small, regular investments into a substantial sum over time. So why should you start investing early? Well, the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Let's say you start investing at the age of 25 rather than 35. Even if you invest the same amount, the additional 10 years make a significant difference, thanks to the power of compounding. Investing can seem intimidating, especially with all the jargon and numbers. But remember, you don't have to be a Wall Street whiz to start investing. There are plenty of tools and resources available to help you make informed decisions. Additionally, consider seeking advice from financial advisors to guide you on the right path. The key is to start small and grow steadily. Regular, disciplined investing can lead to significant wealth over time. And while investing does come with risks, not investing could be the biggest risk of all. After all, you're not just investing for the sake of it. You're investing for a bigger purpose, your future. Investing is a powerful tool that can help you reach your financial goals faster. So take that first step. Your future self will thank you. Let's recap the financial strategies we've discussed today. We started off by emphasizing the importance of understanding your own financial situation. Remember, knowledge is power, and you can't make informed decisions without a clear snapshot of your current financial health. Next, we talked about setting financial goals. Whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, planning for retirement, or just creating an emergency fund, having clear objectives is crucial. Then we moved on to creating a financial plan. This is your roadmap to achieving your goals. It's a dynamic document that should be revisited and adjusted as your life changes. Finally, we delved into the world of investing for the future. We explored different investment options and the importance of diversifying your portfolio. Thank you for joining us today on House Lux Estate. Don't forget to subscribe for more financial strategies and tips. See you in the next video.